Greetings and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Pegasus Prime. Alright, let's catch a shuttle. The only one that hasn't left yet is the number 3 shuttle.
Emergency shuttle lock override.
I sure hope Agent 5 is qualified to fly this thing.
Cockpit module boarding sequence complete. Beginning onboard systems checks. Navigational computers operating to specifications. Communication transceivers operational. All systems functioning properly. Please secure all loose objects. Auto-testing thrusters. Prepare for drop launch. All clear for takeoff.
Now, we need to follow the leader. Or we crash. Yeah. We'll just restore. They just couldn't let it be a cool flying sequence across the Mars surface. No. We have to make it
Emergency
a QTE.
shuttle lock override.
Cockpit module boarding sequence complete. Beginning onboard systems checks. Navigational computers operating to specifications. Communication transceivers operational. All systems functioning properly. Please secure all loose objects. Auto-testing thrusters. Prepare for drop launch. All clear for takeoff.
Brake right. We need to follow the leader. Now I can't stop and save, so I'm gonna get very salty if this keeps going wrong. I thoroughly dislike this sequence. I mean, it does sort of look cool, but for crying out loud, this doesn't need to be in this. Left. So I'm trying to stay real focused on whatever that ship is doing. Partially so I can keep an eye on it. And it's gonna do one tricky maneuver after this. That I will not be able to see. But if you miss it, you have to do this whole sequence all over again. Like that. Are you getting a picture of why I'm getting a little bit frustrated with this? Right. Go left. there's only one steer maneuver left. And that should bring us into the atmosphere. Steer right. Into the launch tube.
Configuring launch matrix. Generating propulsor waves. Stand by for atmospheric breakaway.
Space!
The energy damping beam will safely drain a targeted ship of energy for tracking purposes. The graviton cannon is a highly destructive mining device. The tractor beam can only hold a targeted ship whose energy level has been drained below 10%. Target ship sighted. Autopilot tracking mode engaged.
Attention tower, I just had visual confirmation of an unidentifiable spacecraft, over.
Roger 3-7, be advised of 2 unauthorized shuttle launches. The shuttles are currently in pursuit of the unidentified vehicle. Looks like the lead shuttle has locked its graviton cannon on the alien vehicle. Estimated time to arrival, 10 minutes.
Alright.
Energy damping beam.
Let's try not to get hit by space debris and all that rubbish. Nope.
Tractor beam. Tractor field range limited to center of screen. Energy damping beam. Tractor beam.
Ah, come on. Do I have it? Yes! Grabbed it. You're not getting away.
Pre-transportation scan reveals damage to targeted ship. In its attempt to break free from the tractor field, all onboard electrical systems were overloaded. Verifying coordinates. Scanning destination area. Destination safe for transport.
Alright, can I save? Yeah, let's save then.
Agent 5, recommend that you proceed with the removal of the robot's biochips before initiating auto recall.
How did you know this thing has biochips? Alright. It's got a shield biochip, optical memory, and a mapping biochip. And we'll get auto recall.
Ares, I'm sending you to Earth's colony on Mars in the year 2185. There you must accomplish 2 events simultaneously. First, you will plant the delayed action explosive device I've given you in such a way that you will wipe out the entire colony by blowing up their atmospheric shield generator. But before the bomb detonates, you must hijack an armed escort shuttle and destroy the alien who was reported in that vicinity at that exact time. The result of this plan is two-edged. Earth will think that the aliens wiped out their colony. The aliens will think that Earth destroyed their ship. What better plan could I have to keep everyone reminded of who the real enemy is and where the real danger lies?
Right? This is kind of neat. Again, that it shows that the temporal rip has been resolved, because you didn't used to do that. I guess due to lack of technology to actually show such progress, but that's beside the point. Alright, we have several biochips, shield biochip, and the optical memory, of course. Well, the mapping biochip has become so useless now, because there's never going to be in a place... I'm never going to be in a place where I'm going to be in a zero pressure environment. Which really begs the question, why bother designing a chip that only works under such limited circumstances? Let's see... Don't really have anything of import. The argon canister will become useful later, when we get to the science lab. So let's get back to the World Science Center. Yeah, and I'm not surprised by you. Yes.
Agent 5.
Shut up. Alright, fine. Throw away the access card.
Your biosuit was able to filter out all but...
Shut up. Alright. We just need the antidote. And instantly we're safe. Alright. We need to get to the lab of Professor Sinclair. Dr. Sinclair. Whatever his title is. We need to get there. Let's see. Still throws me off a little bit that I have to open the doors by walking through them. Right. Where would the personal quarters of Sinclair be?
All conference attendees must check in at the main reception in the auditorium complex.
Well, I have no idea where it is. I'm certainly not just gonna walk into random doorways in the hopes of finding it.
Biorhythms of life forms detected nearby. Extreme caution advised.
Alright, don't go that way. Ooh, this looks like a monitor of some sort. Alright, so there's a storage facility and East Sinclair apparently is there. Works over there. Or lives over there. Something.
Dr. Elliot Sinclair is currently at the conference. Keycard is required for entry.
Right then, we have that. That's the wrong card. Yeah. I am Elliot Sinclair. The doctor's private quarters. He doesn't appear to like Dr. Enrique Castillo. Well, not much I can do about that. Let's move into the room. Play with his monitors. Smart alloys.
I had an interesting thought today while working on the contact-sensitive smart alloys project. It's given that all elements behave in a manner that is consistent with their atomic properties. For example, it is consistent for manganese to bond with barium cobalt in a very particular way under certain conditions. In a sense, these universal instruction sets are similar to the DNA which regulates the behavior of all cells in biological organisms. This being the case, it's conceivable that any non-organic matter can be programmed to respond at the molecular level to a set of predetermined instructions and instruction codes. So imagine a lamp, which upon command could take the form of a chair, a table, or even a work of art. The possibilities are infinite. I'm confident that a proposal to do further research in this direction will be met with approval. This month has been fraught with discoveries about the morphing process. We learned how to morph all of the elements, but only after we realized that a certain few of them are immutable. Specifically, the inert gases, like argon and krypton, well, because of their unique electrochemical properties, they simply are immutable. Even worse, these elements actually interfere with the bonding of surrounding molecules and bring the whole process to a halt. On the plus side, we have also discovered that if proper care is taken, even organic matter could foreseeably be altered in form.
Well, that's an important clue for something we need to do later. How about time bending?
This journal is, beyond a doubt, the most important of my career, as today marks my first success in the application of time distortion theory. By creating a localized neutrino acceleration matrix, I was able to bend time for just a fraction of a second. Anything entering into the distortion field slipped back in time for just a moment, creating a visual effect similar to light refraction in water in a swimming pool. It may not seem like much, but it's truly more than any physicist could hope to achieve in a lifetime. And while it may be eons before there's any practical application of this theory, everything great was achieved one small step at a time, and this is definitely the first step.
Well, they did build an entire time machine within your lifetime, so I guess. It's all fine. Now, you may have noticed there's a big gun on the wall here. You can take that. However, that's a big trap. You shouldn't take that. Alright, so here's the messages that he had forwarded from his lab. Ah, the creepy girl.
Hello, Elliot. This is Dr. White again. I still haven't received results from those morphing tests that I needed the other day. I know you're as excited about this breakthrough as I am, but if you expect to get any credit in the upcoming scientific journal, I'll need to see some practical work from you very soon. Give me a call.
Hello, Elliot. This is Dr. Walczek. I'm calling to check up on our progress after the neurotransmitter equalizer that I prescribed. I'm afraid that the stress you are under may be a bit much even for this increased dosage. But still take only 2 a day, even if you are experiencing the anxiety attacks or rapid mood swings like we had last week. But I'm sure you'll be just fine.
Alright, so he's a bit stressed. There's nothing to stay wrong there aside from the atrocious accents. Alright. And there's... what's this?
Welcome to the Symposium on Alien Contact at the World Science Centre in Sydney, Australia. The primary purpose of this conference is to allow the scientific community a forum to exchange ideas and opinions about joining the symbiotry of peaceful beings. The primary debate will take place in the main auditorium complex on Wednesday at 9 o'clock, with keynote speakers and world-renowned scientists Dr. Elliot Sinclair and Dr. Enrique Castillo. The debate will be followed by meetings in conference rooms where the many discussions revolving around this volatile issue will be held. Information on discussion groups will be available at the conference check-in at the entrance of the main auditorium. Accommodations are being provided at the New Sydney Metrocosmopolitan Hotel by the Shuttle Port in New Darling Harbour. Thank you. Have a wonderful conference.
I kinda want to punch his smiling face in, but I won't. Anyway, thank you for watching. See you next time.